Welcome to Tough Talk Podcast, Miami. It's your boy T.
Yo, Extreme Madness, back in the building.
Today we got a topic about beginner credit cards. The top 3, I think, is beginner credit cards for the young folks.
3?
Young men.
Okay.
It's more, but
Okay.
I don't want to, go, it's probably about 5, 6, but let's just do 3.
We'll throw some bonuses out there.
And if you want to do your research on, beginner credit cards, you can. But I figure, we do a topic on, that try to help the young people out, the graduates that just graduated.
There's a lot of new graduates out there. Congratulations, world.
Yeah. So, a lot of people graduated summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And, some men, some women don't have dads.
Put them on point.
Put them on point
Give
to
them
talk
the
to
game.
them and tell them, credit cards, certain type of credit cards to get, whatever. And, I figured we look out for them.
Okay. Because I didn't have that. So
I didn't either. So
yeah, we'll give you some of those breadcrumbs in this video too. What it was growing up without it, how you get to 36, which is where I'm at, and have a good enough credit established to go out and build, go out and buy something, own something.
Yeah.
But
let me hold on. This boy got the hat, man.
Yeah, man.
This boy pimped out.
Switch
The
it
man
up on y'all
pimped out.
ass, man.
He got the Marilyn Monroe earring in the loop. I can see it.
Yeah.
The boy fresh, man. You see him? I know y'all see him.
Switch it up a little bit for the people, man.
The boy
We
wearing
give a
the
shout
hat.
out to Be the Model Network. I don't know. It's something about when I sit in with them, man. It's like, damn, they always clean.
Okay, Be the Model. Yeah, Be the Model
Always
Network.
clean,
And you
man.
know what?
Y'all check them out.
We've been missing lately too. We've been on other people podcasts, collabing with them.
Yeah.
Shout out Live at the Bike, Live at the Barbershop. I always say Live at the Bike.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking poker. Live at the Barbershop. Be the Model. And recently he was
And
just
Who
on
Could Talk.
Be the Model. But we're gonna talk about that in another video. But and Who Could Talk too. We collab with them boys.
Yeah.
We had a heated debate on that. With Live at the Barbershop too. Yeah. But it was fun though. It was fun. So that's where we've been, and making money, working.
Work is always essential.
You know.
We're grinding all the time. So for anybody that's out there, y'all considering this podcast, this thing take a lot of time. It takes a lot of resources. Got to have money to make money.
Yeah.
So, make money to have money? Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, you should be a go-getter. Yeah. If you're a man, you should be.
Grind time.
Grind time, always. But today, top 3 top beginner credit cards.
2022.
Yeah, let's get into it. So right now what I have is we have Capital One Platinum Secure Card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Secure Card is when you deposit money on a credit card, your own money, and that's your credit limit.
Yeah.
Some credit cards have restrictions. You can't do 2,000, 5,000. Let's say
There's a starter limit, so to say.
So you might have, let's say 500. You deposit 500 on a credit card, on a secure credit card.
Mm-hmm.
It's more for beginners and people with no credit.
Yeah.
So these credit cards we doing today is about no credit. You have nothing. Starting off 18, 19, fresh out of high school. Okay? So whatever you deposit on there is what you use. That's your limit.
Yeah.
Okay? So Capital One Platinum Secure Card is best for accessing higher credit line down in the future.
Down the road. Mm-hmm.
Yes. After you could show the credit company that you are well established on paying on time.
Yeah.
Everything
You have
else.
discipline. You need to be able to produce discipline.
Yeah.
Your credit report is just a credit card. I'm sorry, not credit card. Your credit report is just that. It's like a report card for your credit. And you need to build it. So you would set up this secured card. I've seen them as low as $200, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't have this luxury of a secured card because I didn't have that knowledge growing up. Mm-hmm. I went with my bank. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video.
It might be a little bonus if we still got time.
In the video.
But with Capital One Platinum Secure Card, there's no annual fee.
Mm-hmm.
When you young, starting off with no credit, you want a credit card with no annual fee.
Yeah.
You want that. Now, when you start to get, better credit and all that stuff, you probably could adjust to annual fee because you get more perks with them type of cards. But no annual fee is good. Now, the thing about secure cards, your interest rate is higher on the money you spend every month. So when you get your bill, the interest rate is probably like 26%.
Yeah.
That's the con. Now, with somebody like me who got credit cards, mine's is lower than that. So maybe yours is lower than that. But first starting off, secure cards, you have the highest interest rate.
Yeah, but there's good reason in that. This controls your spending ultimately. You know you can't just wild out with them. Well, I mean, again, this is for the youth. Yeah. $200, you're really not wilding out with $200 anyway. But you'll be less inclined to spend that $200 up front. You'll do gas, $20, $30, $100 here and there for gas, and not be killed by that interest or that annual fee.
Yeah, the annual fee ain't gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Now the interest
is still high.
I hate that it's high, but
interest earlier.
I see why they do it. Because you're a beginner. Now, you can get this card with no credit history. You put down a refundable security deposit, starting out as, $200 initial credit line.
Yeah.
That's your limit, right? So what else? I'm reading off the perks now, the stuff that comes with it. You could earn back your security deposit as a statement credit when you use your credit responsibly. Okay? Be automatically considered for a higher credit line in as little as 6 months with no additional deposit needed. That's with Capital One. Okay? So with that one, I figure it was pretty good.
Okay.
For the beginners.
Now, bonus. My first card, right? It's madness here. My first card was Capital One coming out of high school. Not the traditional way of going about it. I had a BM at the time who applied for it in my name, used my credit, and the damn thing came in the mail. So I called him like, I didn't apply for no credit card. But anyway, it was some usage. It was some usage on it. I went ahead, I paid whatever needed to be paid on it, and I ordered another card. Okay. So it would be my card.
She kind of help you out a little bit, establish some credit for you.
Maybe. Because it could have went left.
It could have.
But I say this to say that Capital One card was back in the year 2004. We in 2022, I still have that card to this day. My first card, I never even applied for it myself.
Yeah.
So the years of what is it? Having the card, they also consider that too. That's something to pay attention to.
Okay.
Your history within this company. With Capital One, we got 18 years.
Yeah.
On this Capital One card. So that's also a bonus. You show trust. You can be trusted with debt. You manage debt decent. And year after year, I want to say maybe the first 2 years back then. So 2006, Capital One gave me an increase. I didn't know anything about applying for an increase. I probably could have gotten one sooner, but I wasn't using the card like that. But Capital One was my first card. What in the world? What's going on with this thing? That's alarms right there. But yeah, so I just wanted to add that Capital One was my first card, and I still have it to this day. So if you get it, you manage your spending, you pay on time. I'm going to give you this bonus now, okay? If you can, maintain a low balance, $200, $300 balance, and be able to pay that by your statement due date, it's gold right there.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Okay, so we have another one. Discover It secure card, credit card. It's best. This card is best with rewards. If you want rewards, those are the type of cards I think you should go after. From my experience, those are the cards you want. This one have no annual fee. The interest rate is 23.74, which is lower than the Capital One. You don't need no credit history. You earn 2% cash back at gas stations, restaurants on up to $1,000. So Discover It sounds real good. It trumps over the other one. Now, this is not no order. I'm just reading them off on the way I have it.
Yeah.
But if I was 18 right now, I would lean more toward the Discover It card. It's up to you. I'm not no financial advisor. You do what you want. Tough Talk is not. We're not. We just giving you advice. It might help you out if you don't have knowledge on it. Now, if you do have knowledge, you do what you want. You earn unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. So at least you get cash back. It's not 5-10%, but it's 1%. It's better than all these other credit cards that's out here. You earn cash back. Establish your credit line by, putting a security deposit. Could be $200, $300, $400, $500. That's your credit limit. So Discover It sounds good.
Yeah, and you don't have to stay on the secured side with Discover It. You can switch.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get into that too. Yeah. Let me read this last one off. You got Bank of America card, secured credit card.
Yeah.
A secured credit card designed to help establish and strengthen and rebuild credit. This one. You can also rebuild credit with this one as an adult. If you're an adult, you can also get this card for you to rebuild credit. Your maximum credit limit will be determined by the amount of security deposit you provide, your income or ability to pay the credit line. You can access your score updated monthly for free within the mobile banking app.
Yeah.
So that's a perk. That is good. You see your score. So also, this interest rate is lower than the other two, 22.99. I mean, it varies. That's just an average.
Yeah, it's still pretty high. But again, starting out, it doesn't really matter if you've already have credit and let's say you ruined it and you're trying to get yourself cleaned up with this one, then it's all good.
Yeah, and this has no annual fee. All three don't have annual fee. Okay, so for the bonus credit cards, all right, if you have a bank, if you're 18, 19, you have a bank, you just graduated high school, you have a bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, whatever the top banks right now. Regions.
First choice.
Now, you could, as long as you have a bank account with them, it's easier for you to open up a credit card. Yeah. But you have to talk to the teller, the people inside the bank, because the teller, you know, I be all fucked up with my words. So, and see if you can open one up with no credit history. They might, okay? Yeah. Wells Fargo, to me, is the best one right now from what I've seen. Because I opened one up with my daughter. You have up to $1,000. You get $1,000. I think the limit is $1,000.
Okay.
And you get $200 cash back.
Really?
You get $200 cash back if you spend something within 6 months. You do your research on that. It's just a little bonus.
And that's
I'm trying
Wells
to give
Fargo.
You. Wells Fargo.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called, but you have to do your research on that. I was just giving y'all the top three. We giving you the top three beginner cards.
Yeah.
Now, you want to open up with the bank because it's better for you to manage it.
Yeah. Well,
it links with your account.
And I'm gonna say this. So my cards, outside of that Capital One, I do have a Discover card. The Discover came a lot later in life. We talking 26 years old, I think I was at the time when I got Discover.
Okay.
Discover was one of those cards that was really hard to get, like from what I was told anyway. I applied and it just gave me the card.
Yeah.
But that may not be the case for you all. So apply. If you get it, cool. If not, your bank, for me, your bank is the first choice simply because that's where your money is. They know you're spending. They know the ins and the outs of your income. So they're more inclined to give you a card because you have history with them. Remember, it's going to all boil down to history, payment history, and how much time you've spent with that institution.
Yeah.
Really quick, one more thing. As far as the bank accounts go, I don't have a traditional bank account. I've only ever used credit unions. I have Navy Federal. I had Space Coast Credit Union for a long time. I just wasn't getting any perks from them, so I cut them off. And Publix Credit Union. These are the two that I use.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and they've been good to me.
Yeah.
I have a credit card with Publix, and I have 2 credit cards with Navy Federal. My American Express came from Navy Federal. So there are some huge perks with reaching out to your bank and just asking them, hey, can I get a card with you all?
Yeah.
They look at your history. He's been here with us 5-10 years now. We haven't had any, outstanding balances.
Yeah,
cool.
Nothing crazy.
And then you go ahead and you run it that way. So credit union or traditional bank, it doesn't really matter. Whoever you banking with, the chances of you getting a card, you're more likely to get one from your bank institution.
Yeah. So with me, my history, I opened up a credit card when I was 18 myself at Bank of America when I had a bank account with them. I just have a credit card with them. Now I have a Regions Bank and a credit union. That's what I have.
Okay.
So I have a Regions credit card and I have a Bank of America credit card. I opened up at 18. I don't know how I did it. I can't remember. But it was 2004. So I had that all the way into now. I still have it. And you want to pay this is the thing I wrote down, my notes. You want to pay your credit card on time to keep good credit.
Facts.
Now, this for the young folks. Older folks too, if you have trouble, if you don't know about credit. You want to pay your credit card on time. I don't care if you keep that shit on recurring payments. If you take it out,
set the auto pay up first and foremost.
I think you should do auto pay because you don't have to worry about being late on your payments.
Set the auto pay for the minimum balance due. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. So
minimum most times like $35 on some of these cards.
Yeah. So pay your credit card on time. Always builds your credit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep your credit line, the money, under 30% of your credit limit. Always. Your credit will boost up. So this is the trick. If your limit is 500, you spend 450, whatever you can afford. For me, I would be like spend 450. If I have enough money that month when my statement come, I pay the whole 450 off. Boom. Now that's for
risky.
The ones. Hold on, no, that's for the ones. Hold on, that's for the ones that's working, who goes forward doing that every month. If you're 18 paying no bills, you staying at your mom's house, you could do it. Yeah. There's no excuse.
As long as you have a job, you're
no
employed
excuse.
somewhere, you have some source of income. You should be in a position to do that.
Yeah. But
however,
but this is the thing though. If you pay 450, right, you get close to your credit limit. The credit bureau see that.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you drop it below 30%, if you keep doing that every month, your credit will jump.
But see, again, we're talking about making this payment by your statement due date.
Yeah, by your statement due date, or you could do it before. It's up to you. Now you can set recurring payment, pay the minimum, and you can add more onto that if you want. You don't have to just keep paying the minimum. I think if you pay, well, this is what I know. You pay the full amount every month, it stops you from getting charged the interest rate, which the credit bureau, the credit company, they hate when you do that. They hate it.
They're not making any money.
They're not making no money. So if you pay it down,
for them to make money off of you, you in it to better establish your score.
Yeah, build your credit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pay it down every month, they can't hit you across the neck with interest.
Mm-hmm.
They hate it. They fucking hate that, dude. I'm telling you right now. It's just like having a house. You put more money toward the principal, they hate it.
Absolutely. Same thing
you're paying off your mortgage. Same thing with the car.
Yeah.
So also, we said put it on recurring payments, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't ever, down in the future somewhere, you 28, 30, you do not close your credit card off.
Ever.
I don't care how much you hate that goddamn credit card.
You could have missed a payment. You could have missed 10 payments. Long as you still have that card, you still have that history with that card. History in the sense of time. Remember, this is one of those things you want to hold on to. Hold on to that. 10 years? No, man. If you get in a position where you can pay it off. But keep it. Cut it up if you have to. Keep that card going.
Yeah. So you want to you don't want to close it off because it's bad for you. You erase all your credit history. Your credit score gonna drop. Boom.
Yeah.
You do not close your old credit cards off. Now, this is the trick too to build credit. Let's say you had your card for 6 months. You're 18, 19, you had a card for 6 months. You've been doing on-time payments. As long as you're doing on-time payments, you call the credit company, your credit card company, and ask for a credit increase.
Yeah.
Now, you ask for a credit increase. They might give you extra $1,000. Okay? Don't spend the shit foolishly. Be responsible. If you're not responsible, you're going to fuck your credit score up. Credit is everything in this world. You can buy houses with credit, cars, whatever you want. Credit is king, especially as a man. Because you know, tough talk, you know me, you know how we do. We try to improve the men. You have to have credit as a man. Don't go around here thinking you don't. Okay? You get everything with credit, man. Yeah. So
my thought process is a little different. I'm gonna tweak what he's saying just a little bit, okay? I didn't start out with credit. So you don't have to do credit at all. This video is only for the ones that's out there looking to build credit. Beginner cards, fresh out of high school, newly graduate, that sort of thing. Or if you're a little bit older in age and you just want a better understanding on how to move with credit, that's what this video is for. However, I didn't start with credit. I started with cash being king. Cash. If you don't have it in cash, then you ain't supposed to have it at all. This is a theory that I live by for 20 years easily. Now, I'm 36. I expressed this. It is very difficult to go out and get things if your money ain't lined up. If you don't have 30, 60,000 on hand, you need to have some type of credit. This is when the credit becomes the monkey on your shoulder, that necessary monkey. You need to have something set up. Me, all those years, we're talking 20 years of cash being king. Cash, cash, cash. I follow Dave Ramsey. I've looked at the baby steps to financial freedom and all these certain things. You need to establish some sort of credit because the banks are looking at that. They don't care about what's in your pocket. When I put this name in, when I put this number in, what is his value? How much money does he have on hand? How much credit has he built over the years? This is what they're looking for. House, car, investment properties. When you start a business, I started a business recently. If you don't have credit established, it's a strain on the business. I have more access to the tools that I need based on my credit score. Like, oh, you know what? We'll throw this over here at him. He can afford it. He can take care of it. As far as his history goes, he's been on point and on time with everything. We'll keep it going.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. That's all I have.
Now, I did have one more card, right? A bonus card I saw online, something I looked up a couple days ago. It's called a Pedal 2 card.
Oh, yeah. I came across that, but I felt like it wasn't beneficial. So
yeah.
I mean, if you want to go ahead
now,
and
it's
tell
not
them,
a secured
it's an
card.
option.
This is one of those little bonus ones, okay? It's not a secure card. It's unsecured. It's like a regular credit card, I'll say. For the ones that
do you need credit history for that?
You don't.
Okay.
You don't. They base their decision on, how was it? How did they word it? On your cash score. I apologize. I made a little note for that. Your cash score is, going back to what we said about the banks, they're going to look at your history with your bank. How have you been with your money?
Okay.
You don't have credit. You don't have a score. And they'll work you out an arrangement based on that. Maybe $300, maybe $500.
Okay.
The bonus with their card is 1% cash back right off the rip. On top of that, if you make 12 payments on time, then it'll bump you up to, I'm sorry, not 12 payments, 12 purchases. If you, that's what it was. If you had 12 purchases or whatever, and you was able to pay it all back on time, then you bump up to 1.5% cash back.
They give you more percentage, okay.
Yeah, so there's just a little bit of a cash back bonus. If you're using the card primarily for gas or fast food, that sort of thing, the cash back, it helps. Any dollar that you get back helps.
Any cash back.
So, and that's a Pedal 2 card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you got any bonuses, anything else?
No, that was it. I guess we could close this one out.
Okay, so for those of you who follow us, like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Okay. We are going to jump out of this one. We'll start up another live in a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we jump into
we got some trending topics that need to be talked about. So we gonna end this one. Start another live. If you want to tune in, you can tune in. If not, I don't give a fuck.
This guy crazy. So for our newcomers, right?
But
if you're not following us currently, go ahead and subscribe. Right? We're on all platforms. You can check us out on Instagram,
TikTok. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. It help us out in the algorithm. Comment. If you want to comment on anything I said, Madness said, hit it across because we always looking at the comments. Subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Just stay active with us, and so we can keep going in the algorithm.
Yeah.
And
as always, love, baby. We're back in the building. We'll catch you all on the next one. Stay safe out there.